have bigger aspirations. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, it's a game of its own. It's about those 4 quarters. You don't carry anything from this game. They got beat, and that don't matter either. It has nothing to do with it. You know, whether they were 12-0 or 7-5 has zero to do with us. You know, there's nothing to do with us. We won't win the game, and we win the game. We've got a bigger opportunity out there. So, you know, this one's over. I mean, the biggest thing is that, like I said, it just keeps us kind of in the hunt for bigger goals. But the next goal is to win the ACC championship, and that'll be our focus. And it ain't gonna be easy, and we know that. I mean, Miami's had a magical year, and you know, we're gonna have a great week of preparation and be ready to go. We will be.
You really certainly seen his production on the field increase the last couple of weeks. What have you guys been seeing behind the scenes that he was kind of ready when that light comes on? He's
just kind of gotten his sea legs about him. You know, he was a little wobbly early on, and just kind of, you know, just kind of gotten his confidence. And you know, he's playing right now really fast, and he's just got a much better understanding of things. The game is slowed down for him, and so. You know, we're excited to know that he's ready for a little bit more. I mean, DeAndre Overton's had a heck of a year for us, and he's come up clutch for us a bunch this year. So we just feel good about that whole group, really, as we get ready to go into this postseason.
Because you really kind of cleared it out a late game against Florida State, but had everything going for you these last 2 games. It seems like you're the healthiest you've been all season. Does it feel like you're peaking at the right time?
Yeah, you know, I do think that we are starting to play our best football. You know, I really do. I think that, and that's where you want to be. You know, as you get into this final stretch here, I mean, you want to have confidence. You want to have depth. You want to have good health, and you want to feel like you've got some rhythm and some momentum. And it feels that way. You know, I think that our guys are confident. I do think that we're as healthy as we've been in a while. I think Kelly's got a lot of confidence. We're starting to finish on some plays that we missed on for a couple of weeks there, and defensively, like I said earlier, we really developed the type of depth that I think you need when you get in some of those bigger games going down the stretch here.
The game ended just before your game tonight, but does your players know about Alabama losing tonight and the opportunity ahead of them to possibly move up to #1 in the poll there?
Yeah, they know because I told them.
Okay.
So yeah, I told them, and you know, I think that's something that is awesome. I mean, these guys have worked really hard all year long to stay in the hunt. You know, and this is the type of year where it matters. Or the time of the year when it matters. Y'all asked me about the polls earlier, and I don't ever answer it. I always tell you it don't matter. Guess what? It matters now. Now it matters. We're almost to December. It matters, and so I'm really proud of our guys for fighting, battling, scratching, competing, and you know we wanted to be 12-0. We didn't get it done. We'll try again next year. 11-1. We had a pretty good year, and Miami's had a great year too. They're sitting here 11-1, and like I said, both of us want the same thing. It's going to come down to who plays the best on the big stage next week. But it's a great week. 29 years since we've won 3 conference titles in a row. 29 years. There's a reason why it's been 29 years. It's hard to do, and but we're thankful that we have an opportunity to go play for it, represent the Atlantic, and we're going to put all we got into the tank, and if we play a great game and find a way to win it. Whatever happens after that's going to happen. But I think we're in a good position, and that's where we want to be at this point. It's in position, so we control our destiny.
Debo, the experience in Louisville, Blacksburg, Raleigh, how much does that help tonight, especially with Kelly and trying to extend drives?
Yeah, it's critical because I think, you know, especially when you got a bunch of guys, you know, that are new. There's no greater teaching than experience, and you can draw on something. I mean, when we went to Louisville, it was the big deal. I know it's not a big deal now, but it was a pretty big deal then. It was the game day, and the Heisman, and you know, it was the biggest game in the world. You know, and then we went to Virginia Tech, same thing. A lot of build-up, a lot of stuff. Then we went to NC State, same thing. So I just love the fact that you got a group of guys that have the mental toughness to embrace that and be excited about it, look forward to it, and that's what it takes. I mean, you know, I always tell them it shouldn't matter where we play. We're a good team, you're a good team, you're a good player, you're a good player. You know, those external factors shouldn't have anything to do with how you play. And mature football teams, they put their blinders on, man, and they just play the game. And so at this point, the fact that they can draw on all that experience, I think really prepared them for tonight. Obviously, you're going to come into an emotional, hostile situation here, and they were excited about it. They were ready for it. And I love that about these guys.
In all your years of playing and coaching, have you ever seen anything like that with stuff being? Oh
yeah. Yep. Been doing it a long time.
Where was it?
Oh, it's been a few places along the way. It don't matter.
What were you hoping that the refs would be able to do about that situation? I mean,
throw a flag.
Yeah.
I mean, throw a flag. That's what I thought. But I got the flag. So he kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I got a two-part question. One, what makes Hunter Renfrow so effective in the open field? And two, how do you see that transformation for him late in the season? Like you said,
yeah, he's had a heck of a year. He's probably, I don't know, he's near leading this reception. He's close.
See, now he's in Kangaroo tied, actually.
Yeah, so I mean, he's had a great year. He's been productive, but he just comes up clutch. I mean, what makes him special is he is a very smart player, first of all. I mean, he has a brilliant football mind. He understands how to play the position. He's a quarterback, so he understands football, but now he's a true receiver. He's really developed. You know, Jeff's done a great job with him. He's learned the nuances of the position. He knows how to play the position. So that's where it starts. And then it's just his skill set. I mean, he's longer than people think. He's a long arm kid, but he is explosive. I mean, his lateral quickness, he's the fastest shuttle guy on our team. His lateral quickness is what makes him special and what makes him so difficult in space, because he can stick a foot in the ground and go that way, you know, quicker than most everybody else. And you saw that on that long touchdown. And he's fast. You know, a lot of people don't know how fast he is. He can really run. Those are things that make him special.
So on that 61-yard run, you're not surprised to see him take that?
No, not at all. No, he can run, man. And it was kind of a boom, boom. You know, just he made like 3 cuts that are hard cuts to make, but for other people. So when he can stick his foot in the ground and go there faster than that guy can, it's hard to tackle, you know, in open space. So you know, that was kind of epitomized his skill set on that play.
What was your favorite part about the win tonight?
My favorite part about the win tonight, when the clock hit 0 and the game was over and we're state champions.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, appreciate it.